What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Metal Lab 101 podcast. Neil, Antonio, Kevin, we're all happy to be here. All happy to see you guys again. Hope everyone's doing well. How we doing over here?
I'm good, man.
Good?
Good long week.
You're looking good.
Thank
You're
you.
looking good. I'm liking that beanie. I gotta say, I'm liking the
It's
beanie.
just holding on.
I like how it sticks up. That's my favorite part. I don't know why. It complements your shirt well.
It does.
It does.
How-
It's hipster. It's
How-
on the hipster level.
It's on the hipster level?
You are,
Uh,
you're I would go semi-hipster.
Semi-hipster.
Yes.
Can't do it.
Excuse me, I
Can't
need
do
to
it.
get my Snapple lemon tea.
That's
Compliments of Antonio.
Where we work in Brooklyn, there's a ridiculous amount of hipsters. And every breed of hipster.
it's I don't know how to describe
I don't know how to
it.
describe
It's
it either.
breathtaking.
It's fucking, yeah, that's one way to put it. It's definitely breathtaking. I would more go with off-putting.
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 I was at a gas station. You know the gas station on Greenpoint right there? Sitting in my car, just got done gassing up. Sitting there. I see a hipster get out of a Prius with his girlfriend. Right?
That's too.
This
That's way too
motherfucker-
cliche.
this
Wearing the
motherfucker-
beanie with the long
Yeah.
back beanie.
Yeah, the back beanie, right?
No.
He had a
Don't
big-
hate on. This is the upbeat.
No,
this
wait.
This
What's
had like
It's-
street. This has street cred.
It's like
Dude, I'm
it's like a
talking
man
like
bun.
I'm talking like old school Christmas hat.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
that?
Like draped back.
like the
Like
elf.
to the middle of the
Like
shoulder
an elf?
blades. Yeah, like the elf. So I see him, and this motherfucker has pants so tight that if he sneezed, they would just rip off. Just gone, empty. You know what I mean? Empty, naked, butt naked. So anyway, he gets out of the car. He goes to pay for the gas with the debit card, right? He can't get his fucking wallet out of his pants.
Oh, he's doing like the hop tug.
His
Like
pants
the
are so
hop
tight.
tug.
His pants are so tight, and I'm sitting in the car just watching this in silence. I can't hear him because they're outside the car. So he he's trying to get his wallet out with his damnedest. He's just fucking turning in different angles and shit.
Yeah.
And so he calls his girl out of the car. He calls the girl.
No.
The girl calls the
You
girl.
brought
out
in
of
a third party?
Oh yeah. He brought in a third party. He calls his
Do
girl,
that?
He calls his girl out of the car. She can't get the fucking wallet out of her pants either. Out of his pants either.
So like
She's
there's
tugging and
now
pulling.
this scene of a woman tugging on a man's pants to get a wallet out, like
To get-
legit,
to
like
get the
it's
wallet
like a
out.
cartoon.
To get the wallet. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So they start arguing. It's very evident they're arguing, even though I can't hear anything.
Right.
They're just going at it. It's hilarious. And then she goes, and she's just yelling at him, and just like goes in the car, and he storms off and goes into the fucking gas station. Well, I guess the moral of that story is, if you're gonna wear pants tighter than your girlfriend, carry a purse instead of a wallet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got it.
I mean, I'm talking super tight.
just too tight.
Like ones where like your knees start tingling because there's not a lot of blood going to them kind of tight.
You have to do that like
people
you
have
have
been in
to,
their iPhones with those pants. They were so tight. They're just breaking their iPhones because when they go sit down, the whole thing crushes and curves.
you have
What
to
do you
do
expect?
3 stages of bending over.
I don't know.
The
I don't wear
male,
those kind of pants. I don't have those kind of problems.
the male lower body was not meant to be squozen into pants of that
But
caliber.
I wear spats.
This is
That's
taking
different though.
forever.
That's different though.
They do breathe. It's denim is very. It's gonna condense it. The denim.
That black stiff denim. You know what I'm talking about? That stiff denim.
like
Where after
like
you walk,
cowboys.
Yeah, like cowboys. Like cowboys. Like fucking. When you walk, you're like. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking hipsters. Man.
Crazy.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
That was a lot of fun.
It
A
was.
lot of fun.
Did you guys hear about that story about I think it was like 2,500 pounds of marijuana they found in carrots?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking like fake, so I just kept scrolling. But it was real.
I go by the thing and I just see a picture of a giant fucking carrot cut down the middle and green shit sticking out. I'm like, oh, what happened to that guy's dick? And then I read I'm like, oh, is that a dick? What is that? Why is
It's
it
a
orange?
dick.
It's a fat old dick with some stuff on it. And then I read the headline. And then I read the headlines, and I was like, who the fuck puts weed in carrots?
But the thing is, it didn't even look like a carrot. It looked like a mutated fucking, like when they showed them together, not open, like with the weed
Yeah,
inside. I was like, who would think that's believable? I'd be like, yo, those are some big fucking carrots.
Those
man.
carrots were strong enough to split down the middle and open
Yeah.
without the bottom breaking. It was like a fucking medieval club, but it
pretty
was
crazy.
orange. That's what it looked like. It wasn't even the fucking. It wasn't even a carrot.
It's like, no wonder why these
medieval
motherfuckers, they look like stuffed animal ones versions that you win at a carnival. Like they were fucking like this big.
It was ridiculous.
It was a Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
It was like
The
a
Bugs Bunny side.
It was a Bugs fucking Bunny fucking carrot.
It was a straight out of the ground Bugs Bunny
Just
fucking
eat it like
carrot.
that.
Ridiculous, man.
It's good stuff.
Ridiculous.
It's good stuff.
Like, put
By
it,
the way, if you want to continue to work here, you're gonna have to pronounce the logo correctly.
I'm gonna have to do what?
You pronounce the intro correctly. It's MetaLab 101.
No, I think that's copyright infringement.
MetaLab
Lab
101.
101.
That's not copyrighted. It's copyrighted by us. MetaLab
Pig vomit.
101.
Little pig vomit. What else is going on out there?
Not much. Just living.
living. Exactly. Living.
Are you guys upset you didn't win the Powerball?
I was actually for about like 10, like a rough 10 minutes. I was like, yo, I had mad shit.
Yeah, well,
I for that money.
yeah, well, I
Like,
went
they are
to.
fucking up dreams.
Like, listen, I got a shot at this.
Yeah.
I'm making a couple plans.
So I bought.
I
I
wanna
bought
take-
five quick picks, and I looked at the numbers. The first two numbers are 4 and 8, and then I was like, I had 4, 8, and the next one was wrong.
You didn't.
I was all happy for like a second and a half.
We did the work one. We did like everybody at work, so it was $100 worth of Powerball tickets.
The split would have been
Bro,
huge.
at that point, you're like, yo, I got a shot now.
Yeah, you
I
feel
got
like
a shot.
You feel
You
like you
got-
got a shot.
it's-
Everybody asked me if I was playing, and I'm like, no. And they're like, why?
You got to
Well,
be in it to win it.
Because my mother plays it, my brother plays it, my sister plays
You're
it.
gonna get taken care
Yeah,
of.
You play it. Everyone. I'm
You play
I'm
it?
bound to hit somewhere.
I don't play it unless it's up there. I mean, if it's
That's
like
not,
you
that
don't
wasn't
call-
up there enough.
You don't call that up
that's-
there?
But that's the only time
They'll
I
have
played the
to,
Powerball.
instead of giving away $1
Yeah.
billion, next time for Kev, he wants like a space station.
Get out of here.
Like-
That's not what I
He
mean.
wants a
That's the
satellite
price.
dish
That's the prize.
made of gold.
That's right. That's I just.
That's
it's
not
what,
enough
it's
for
what
you?
I deserve.
That's not, though you,
That's
It's what I deserve.
I know exactly what you deserve. It ain't no space station.
Yeah.
What would you do with that kind of money? Realistically, what's the first 10 minutes after you realize you won, Mike?
What's
I
the
don't-
first? What's the
I'm-
first 30 seconds feel like?
Literally, I'm sitting down.
You got to make it through those 30 seconds or that's it.
Yeah, it's
First-
crazy. It's crazy.
I shouldn't say what I was gonna say. I
Why
won't
not?
say it.
Why
You know
not?
what's actually pretty funny?
Let it out.
Because the first thing I would do if we won and we split it, because of my situation in life with divorce, I would be like, I'm calling my lawyer to make sure that I don't have to give any.
I just want to
This
say
is all for me.
I don't have to give any. We were not right? Okay, good. Hang on, watch this. Stay right where you're comfortable where you're at.
Yeah.
Watch this. Oh no.
Why are you doing that? Oh, that's why.
Yeah. It's just it sounds like see the difference? And then
Maybe I was
then
in another room and we were having
That's why you could always hear
conversation.
Kevin good because he's like
Because you got to be up on it. You got to
yeah,
be
oh,
hot.
Oh, you're up on
I
it.
can't get your volumes
Oh,
correctly.
you're up
I
on it.
can't-
Oh, you're
can't-
up on
can't.
it.
You have to be. Well, if I get your volume from
like
here, when I turn your volume up from here, it's fine. Then when you go like this, it sounds like all like that.
That's very true.
So I mean, you gotta keep it close.
You know,
That's
Bro,
why I
every
keep it
time
close.
I
where there's
go
smoke,
to-
there's fire. That's all I'm saying.
I
I
know.
go to sit up in this chair, I feel like I get smaller. So, like, as by the end of the show, I literally feel like I'm here.
You are there.
But I know that's what it feels like, though. Sorry, I got really.
You're
close
always
to
like
my
when
mic.
you sit up, you're always
See?
climbing
See what I'm
your
saying?
I
way.
knew it though.
You're always like climbing your way out of the.
That's
seat.
why I stay hot on the mic.
It's like you're digging yourself out of a hole.
Yeah.
Is that what he has pulled up? Is that was the chick he was showing us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
About oh my god.
So you want to introduce your new segment, Kev?
I already forgot what it was called.
You're serious?
It's not the dick of the week.
No, it's not. You're serious right now?
Yeah.
This.
This fucking girl.
oh, it's this fucking girl.
This fucking.
It was
girl.
gonna be this fucking guy, but
Yeah,
she
that's
just
right.
happens
We had to
be-
change it up.
she
She
happens
happens
to
to
be
be
a
a
woman.
chick, and her name is Alamon. What is her name? I lost it. Cinnamon something or other. She started a GoFundMe because she spent her whole family's life savings on winning the Powerball. She put all her eggs in the basket.
But like-
Cinnamon,
Put all her
But
eggs
like
in, the
in
basket.
reality.
Cinnamon
In
Nicole
reality.
from Cordova, Tennessee.
What's her name?
Cinnamon Nicole.
Cinnamon. So she's a stripper.
She's It could have been Mercedes.
Mercedes.
She does look like a Mercedes
Oh, she definitely looks like a
or
cinnamon
or a Chantel.
with a bikini on.
I'm Yolanda. I can see Yolanda.
What's the first thing you think of someone when their name's Cinnamon?
The fucked up thing is
Stand up.
the fucked up
Stand
thing
up
is
human being.
yeah,
They're just good folks.
You folks.
the fucked up thing is the GoFundMe has raised $800 in 7 hours.
In 7 hours?
In 7 hours
7 hours.
via her Powerball reimbursement GoFundMe page.
We should just
She spent all the money she had.
We should just go on the GoFundMe page and reimburse her, just like give her
Like a-
Powerball tickets.
Yeah, give her a penny.
Like, here's another shot.
Here's a penny.
Here's a penny.
But I mean,
I
like
gave
in
you some.
reality,
Here's
how
a ruble.
much could her
Yeah, give her a ruble.
life savings have been?
She probably
she
bought.
probably had hundreds upon hundreds of dollars in her bank account. Just hundreds upon hundreds.
hundreds and hundreds.
So it was after the roughly $850 she spent.
Yes.
She's like, guys, thank you. She ends the GoFundMe. She's like, guys, thank you. I just made my life savings back. We're at $804.33.
We
Thanks so
appreciate
much.
from the
Thank
bottom
you.
of our hearts.
From the bottom of
we
our hearts.
appreciate everything you do.
Seriously.
This fucking girl.
This is fucking girl.
The balls on this girl. It's crazy. This fucking girl. Unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
Stay tuned next week for this fucking guy. I don't know
This
who it's
fucking
gonna be.
guy. Could be
It's
this
gonna
fucking,
be a fucking
girl.
guy.
Or these fucking people.
These fucking people. See, it's weird to talk foot. It's weird to go into the football segment because the game's not being played or isn't finished.
That's
and
true.
by the time most people see this, they'll either won or lost. Hopefully, we pull out a W against the Chiefs. It's gonna be a tough game.
I actually had the Chiefs. I said it. I had the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
I'm dead serious. As soon
The
as
train,
the regular season
the Chief
ended,
train stops in Gillette Stadium.
Listen, it's not, I'm not. I am not a Chiefs fan. You know that. I'm a Giants fan. But as soon as the playoffs started,
know.
I said, "Yo, it'd be dope to see the Chiefs win a Super Bowl."
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
Bro, all right.
I don't
the
think it's
only
gonna happen.
chance
And
you
I'm not
have-
even saying. I'm not
But
even saying
honestly-
against New England. You got to watch out for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the team to watch
no
out.
Antonio Brown. For the next
No
game.
Antonio Brown.
For the next
What
game.
happened?
He's out, bro. He got hurt last game.
I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention. I don't really care. I didn't watch last week.
You're becoming a Rob football
No,
fan.
I'm becoming a Kevin football
You
fan.
can't do that. We're just talking about football. You tuck the mic away.
It's all right. In about 15 minutes.
No,
in
go
about
ahead.
15
I'm just
minutes,
messing,
I'm gonna be like
I'm
this.
just messing around.
We get fight talk, bro.
No, go ahead. I'm just messing around.
I
I feel like that girl. I feel like that one chick that's in between two people.
Anyway,
Just like, I like you both.
I like you
us,
both, but like we're like best friends
Best.
instead of like
Ew.
boyfriend girlfriend.
It's my boyfriend. Okay.
Okay.
you guys just don't understand. Just don't get it.
It's my boyfriend. Okay.
You just don't get it. You just don't get it.
Seriously,
Seriously.
you're such a batch.
Bitch.
Stupid batch.
Leave me alone.
Fucking Zach.
So we had two really disappointing deaths this week.
Oh my god.
What's
Oh,
up with
that'd
all
be
What's up with all
terrible.
the death?
Tis the season. I guess that's not right thing to say.
Too, all of them.
That's what you say? Tis the season.
Tis the season.
Tis the season.
I guess.
I don't
Apparently.
even know what that means, bro.
First of all, how dare you,
Hans died.
Hans?
Alan
Booby.
Rickman, bro.
Well, he-
Fucking Alan Rickman
Well,
died.
the last thing you saw of him in that movie was him falling off a building dying.
Bro, my
Listen,
boy,
listen.
if he ever clicks on this, Paul Monaco, real quick, had the most hysterical Facebook status. The minute it happened, I went online the next morning or something, and it was, Hans Gruber dies from injuries sustained from falling from Nakatomi Plaza. Bro, I was dying. I thought it was hysterical.
He would
I
find
thought
that funny too.
I thought it was fucking hysterical.
That was goddamn.
Paul
hilarious.
Monaco. That shit was comedy.
What was he doing?
Hans, put the gun away. This is radio, not television. Old Ellis.
Ellis bumping a line off his fist before he starts talking to him.
It's like,
What up,
it's on his
guys?
stash. It's a big old fat line.
It was the
piece on his
80s,
stash.
bro.
Yeah, it's the 80s. The 80s.
could-
Making money, no crying. No crying. Making money.
And David Bowie.
Coke.
David Bowie, bro.
David Bowie, the legend.
That was
Fucking
rough.
cancer, man.
Pancreatic
Crazy.
for Bowie? Was it pancreatic for Bowie?
I don't know if it was pancreatic. I heard somewhere that it was liver cancer. You know, I mean, both are pretty fucking rough, man. There's no way around
Yeah.
it. But you know,
That's terrible.
69 years old, surrounded by his family, apparently. So, you know,
It's cool.
it's a good way. It's
Yeah.
it's not a good way to go out, but it's surrounded by family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the guy came out with a fucking new record while he had cancer.
Bro, he was always changing. Like, my dad talked about listening to him, and then people in my family, and then, like, now we're talking about having
Yeah.
listened to David Bowie. So, he's... Bro, they were outfits because of this dude. There were styles of people... The reason people dress a certain way because of this dude. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Super
He was an
influential.
icon.
He got diagnosed 18 months before he passed away. So whatever kind of cancer he had, it was like
It was quick.
yeah.
Well,
That's
not
usually-
quick. That's
And
so-
usually that's pancreatic. Pancreatic,
Yeah.
you get diagnosed with that, you don't got a lot of time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's terrible.
that is terrible.
It's not. It's not saying anything.
Although me and my girlfriend
more.
were watching the like tribute to Alan Rickman, and it was like all the Harry Potters. And after it was over, I was like, "Yo, I want to watch them.
Wait a minute. You watched all the Harry Potters?
I want to now.
Oh.
Don't
can't.
fucking
No, I
downplay
can't. No,
it. They're
I'm not
great
gonna-
films.
Can't do it. I tried. Can't do it.
You
Yeah, I
sound
tried.
mad.
You know what it is?
tried.
The
I
one
tried
thing
and
that's
I couldn't
turning
do
me
it.
off, the one thing
Just
that
wasn't
is-
me.
One thing that is turning me off is when I clicked on it. It said one of the 8 Harry Potter films.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, wait, what? Usually you could tie shit up in 3.
You know what throws me off about him? My ex really liked him, so she would watch him all the time. And I'd like get into him for a minute, and then they'd pull out the magic wand.
Bro, they're wizards.
Someone would be like, they pull out a little squiggly stick this big. I'm like, bro. I mean, I don't know. I know they're wizards, the whole magic thing, but like, you know, it's all dark and serious.
Yeah.
Then he's like, magic wand. You know what I mean? Like squiggly stick.
And then they play Quidditch. They just throw Quidditch at you.
Bro, that's
I don't
like
get the whole Quidditch thing.
that's lacrosse and hockey on
Yeah.
steroids.
I guess so.
I just can't take it seriously when they take out the little squiggly
Bro,
stick.
Yeah.
and then their all favorite movie probably.
They all
with
do.
Alan
They all
Rickman.
do different things. Apparently,
All favorite.
They all
movie
do
with
different
Rickman.
things. I've been
I
there.
just thought of it. That's what I was trying to.
the wizardly world of Harry Potter.
What a fucking great movie.
Raphael's hammer.
I will avenge you. I love that fucking
Bro,
movie,
he was
bro.
great.
That's an understated
That
movie.
is a
Not a lot of
fucking
people.
cult follow. That's almost got the same cult following as the same people that watch like Jay and Silent Bob movies.
Oh, yeah.
or shit like that. Like it has that. Like anybody who likes Jay and Silent Bob, be like, yo, did you ever see Galaxy Quest? Comedy. When the ship's breaking up and Tony Shalhoub's in the like everything's breaking up behind him, and he goes, they said it can't withstand this kind of power. Just FYI. Like he's just mad calm and shit's exploding behind him.
Oh, shit. Man.
Big fights, bro. Big fights coming up.
Big fights coming
Big
up.
fights.
Big
Oh,
fights.
But real quick,
And have a good night, fellas.
you know, like I said, how it
It's Kevin out.
how it throws you off a little bit. How the Harry Potter thing throws me off with the crooked stick. This kid, we're striking stage X with, you know, for everyone else that means we're tearing down sets at work. So they're shooting in the other stage, and this PA kid comes over from the other stage, and he's one of those hipsters, like tall, thin, awkward clothing and high pants, so you can see what kind of socks he has on. With like 1920s
Like dress
old
shoes.
old workman shoes, dress shoes with
Like he was
And
working
they're
on
worn
steel
in.
to
Yeah.
build the Empire
Yeah,
State Building.
Please, sir, can I have another?
He had a tin lunchbox. With him. Did he have a tin lunchbox with him?
He comes over and he's got a beanie.
Sitting on a beam. Do you want to
He's
sit
clean.
on the beam?
He's clean shaven. He's got a beanie, right? He's got a
Oh,
a bit like a one I said, the fucking
the Robin
fucking
Hood
Christmas,
beanie.
the
Robin
Christmas
Hood,
beanie,
yeah.
right? So it's hanging all the way down, and he's got curly hair puffed out to here. He's like, he's like, my AD asked me to come over and I don't know, ask if you guys can stop working.
Like
we're
he's squinting his
shooting?
eyes like,
And I'm like,
maybe.
so you want me to stop working? It's like, yeah, whenever you can maybe just like bang when you're banging things on the ground, just I don't know, just kind of not do it.
Like,
And I was like, and I'm just standing there.
maybe?
I'm standing there
He
with
like, he gave you these hands. Like, I don't know.
I'm standing there with a crew of dudes. I'm like, I'm just looking at him. And first of all, this motherfucker has that outfit on and his socks. He's got not matching socks. One sock has cats on it. The other sock has fucking watermelons on it. I go, first
Watermelons.
of all, bro, I can't stop working. Okay? I can't stop working. Number two, I can't take you seriously because look at your fucking socks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
They weren't even
look at your
matching.
socks. You got watermelons and cats on one socks. What are you trying to say? I just can't take you seriously.
He loves watermelons and
Yeah.
cats.
So then a couple, like an hour goes by, he comes by and he's like, then he was told to talk to Vinny, which is our boss on a television show. And he's told to talk to Vinny. So he comes over to me, right? This is how he comes over to me. Comes over to me, and he's like, he comes over, he walks over, he's like, and he just presents himself. Like, he just presents himself.
Like, listen, batch.
Like, he's like literally presenting himself. And I'm like, I just
Squaring up.
does the same fucking thing. I don't know how I got off on this tangent, but it just reminded me of it. How you can't be taken seriously.
Yes.
The socks thing threw me completely off.
Before we move
Just
into
like the squiggly sticks.
You hurt his feelings.
before
I wasn't saying anything bad. I'm like, Vinny's over there. And I'm like, I was telling the guys, wouldn't it be funny like if after he did that to me, like, and he walked away and I just walked back over to him and just been like, hey, bro,
Did-
Vinny's across the way at the shop. Like, you know what I mean? What, you think he would have been thrown off? You think he would have been like,
he's peacocking.
he would have been like,
He's peacocking.
just challenges you to a present off.
A present off.
Yeah. fucking movie business.
But now, did you hear the conversation between him and Vinny? Because that probably was gold.
No. I told Vinny, I'm like Vinny. He
That
told me
was
to stop
probably
working.
comedy
Not doing
gold.
It. Can't take him serious because look at his fucking socks. He goes, he goes, what's wrong with his fucking socks? I go, wait till he comes around the corner. He goes, what the fuck is that? I go, he's got fucking watermelons and fucking cats on his socks, and they don't match. He's like, I don't fucking get it. He's like, you got this for a little bit? I'm going in the office.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. So,
get it.
Are you gonna correct your mistake from last
Oh
week?
yeah,
You
bro. Big
And I-
mistake.
Patriot, fuck you.
I'm sorry. Go Pats first and foremost. And I'd like to
I think you should issue a formal apology.
I would like to say I'm sorry on behalf of myself for not doing
And
the proper thing.
yourself and who else?
Me.
Not you. No.
Why don't you just say it?
Fucking Metal Lab 101.
Metal Lab 101.
Go ahead. Look into the camera.
Divisions is from Utah, hence the UT in their hashtag Divisions UT.
Yeah,
not
made me,
from Canada.
He made me look like
I
an
didn't-
asshole. Last time
I
he went,
didn't make
yeah,
you.
got to check out this
Hey,
really
listen.
cool band from Canada. They're from
Let me-
Canada.
let me-
A lot of good stuff going on in Canada.
He's just so fucking.
This is the information he gave me.
I-
All I know is they fucking
I
jam.
talked to 15 million bands, and if only there was this device that you could look things up on in your hand in your free time, where you could just type in at Divisions at UT and go,
Listen,
they're not Canadian, they're from Utah.
Listen,
Maybe I should check that out. Oh,
I got
let,
2 words.
Let Kevin do the work,
I got 2
and then
words.
bitch
Ready?
about it when
Ready?
he gets it wrong.
2 words. Division, labor.
I'm gonna bring this up with my union rep. I'm gonna call my mother. She's probably the only one watching live.
UT's in their fucking
I
Twitter
know.
handle, bro.
And but I've been talking to several other bands, not just Divisions. I've been on Twitter. I've been on Twitter nonstop.
So
My
you're
phone
cheating.
doesn't stop.
You're cheating
Oh,
I'm not
on
cheating.
Divisions
You
with
can't
other
just.
bands.
That's,
So
that's
what we're
the whole
gonna
thing.
do to make up for this horrible fucking tragedy,
Play their video.
we're going to play the video from their other song, and they're going to be the featured band again this week because they fucking jam. We love you guys. They actually invited us out to a show.
Yes.
Oh, in Utah.
Not
No,
Utah.
When they
If
tour.
they
They
come-
tour.
yeah.
So if they come
out
to New York,
and New Jersey,
we're going to go out to the
One of
show.
those
No,
them.
and that's
Why don't
totally.
you pull up Lost Souls?
Yeah.
Give it a play.
Pull it up because it totally just sounded like I just don't want to go to Utah.
We're just gonna play the video at the end of the. We'll play the video at the end of the thing. At the end of the thing, 'cause
That's a good idea.
all the phones are taken up.
We'll add some video into the end of the podcast on YouTube.
And then we'll just
We're
you
live
know
right
what? We'll
now.
feature the video on
Yeah.
the fucking Facebook.
Yes,
page
absolutely.
this
We'll
week,
blow you
know
guys
what I
up
mean?
again
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Make up for that. They were real cool about it. I'm just busting Kevin's balls.
Maybe
'cause he
maybe
deserves it.
Antonio's walkout
Thank you.
song
Perhaps.
for my next
Perhaps.
fight. Maybe
It's
It's a series.
that would be dope.
that would be pretty dope,
Shit,
and I'm
maybe.
sure they would.
It gets you pumped.
When is the next fight again? Remind me.
What, UFC?
No,
Oh.
Antonio.
Spring.
Spring,
Yeah.
2016.
Depending if I'm just hoping there's a card around here. I'm not trying to drive to fucking.
Where would you
Virginia
have to go? Do
during
they-
a weight
they don't-
cut?
Ooh, isn't that illegal?
They don't fight in New York, do they?
It's illegal.
No,
It's illegal in New York?
You could do pro. I meant you could do AMI. MMA in New York, but I don't know. I liked
Yeah.
who I fought for in Philly the last time I fought, so
Cool.
I'm really excited.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We'll work it
We
out
got
with
we
them.
got to get an exact date.
We'll work it out with
we
them.
can-
I'm sure they won't have a problem with
we
it.
can pump it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
my girlfriend will be debuting this summer. Which
Boom.
Ooh,
Boom.
give her a shout out.
Corey Lee
Hey.
Scott. Watch out! I'm telling you, this girl's got game. I'm serious. She has a little bit of a temper, but it's cool.
She rolls hard.
These things happen.
She does. She doesn't like getting tapped at all. She's like that kid in the gym that just gets tapped, and it's like,
And then it's
I'm gonna
mad.
fucking try and murder everyone that I go with next.
Everybody goes through that phase. Everybody that does that goes through that phase.
She yelled at me when I was trying to coach her through a sparring session once. She yelled at me as if she had been fighting for 25 years. She was like, I was like, stop throwing your right hook, you're delaying too much on it. And she's like, shut up, Antonio. Like mid-round. She's like, babe, shut up, I got it. Like mid-round.
So what do you think? A little fight talk?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Do
Fight
it?
talk. Big
All right.
fight card.
Go ahead now.
Big
Pull
fight
up
card.
the card there, Big Kev.
We'll
There
hit
it
the
is.
main card. Although I do want to hit one Fight Pass card.
I like
that-
Cote and Saunders also.
They put that on the prelims.
Yeah.
Now I like one on each section of this fight
Exactly.
card.
Exactly.
I keep falling down the fucking chair. What do you want me to do? Every time I, look
need
up,
you on the mic.
bro,
need you on the mic.
I saw the fucking writing on the bottom of
I'm
this table
sorry.
2 minutes
Hey,
ago.
listen.
Maybe we should just tape this bitch.
Somebody
down
was
next time,
okay.
too. Or
Want
we
to start
get a
pointing
sandbag.
blame?
No,
Somebody
Yeah, it
was
goes
supposed to
down.
bring
It's
sandbags.
like hydraulics.
Somebody was supposed to
I
bring
was.
sandbags.
I was.
You
I
owe a
was.
formal apology. Please face the
I'm
camera.
sorry for not bringing
To
sandbags.
for who?
Metal Lab. See, I'm not retarded. I'm not retarded. I didn't have to sound it out for 25 minutes for him.
He's like,
Like what?
me?
Me?
Me? Memphis?
All right.
Memphis,
so
Tennessee.
On the prelims, Paul Felder is fighting. Who is he fighting?
Krushank.
Oh, Darren Cruikshank.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that alone should make you subscribe to Fight Pass. Even
Without
though I
doubt.
don't like a lot of the shit the UFC does, other than the dudes that are fighting in it and what the sport represents. But I know you'd be throwing money at the machine, but this is something worth getting
Oh, without
Fight
a
Pass
doubt.
for.
Felder's a special kind of athlete.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch both these
And
guys.
he's a special
fight.
kind of
Cruikshank
fighter,
throws
too.
a lot of crazy kicks. Felder's really technical, throws a lot of spinning back fists. And if you saw his last fight with Edson Barboza,
It was unbelievable.
totally worth it.
Felder has that quality. He just hasn't put it all together yet. I think mentally. You know what I mean?
It's hard.
He's a berserk. He'll stand in the pocket and just take
Oh,
it.
dude, he'll
He'll take it and he'll give it. That the spinning back fist knockout that
They're
he
both
got.
from working class cities too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got Philly and going
yeah.
against Detroit
Yeah.
or Michigan. That's where Cruikshank's from.
Everything he throws on the feet is solid. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But
It's gonna be it's definitely the fight to watch on that.
Yeah.
And then the prelims, you have Ben Saunders
and Patrick Cote. I love Ben Saunders because he hasn't fought in a long time. He actually got injured in his last fight, and he started showing a lot of rubber guard. Remember, he was the first person
Yeah.
in the UFC to catch an
Well,
omoplata.
he won submission of the year.
Submission of the year. Exactly.
Yeah. Can you click on the fight itself? It's the first prelim.
Right there. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
I'm on it.
And Saunders made his way back to the UFC, which was dope. A lot of yeah. some
So did
fights
Cote.
outside- Yeah. No.
So did Cote, yeah.
Dude, Cote looks great at this weight.
He's a
He
vet,
looks
bro. He's
phenomenal.
been around forever. He fought
know,
Anderson Silva for the title. What, 2000?
And he was doing okay
2009?
until he tore his ACL.
Yeah, it just gave out.
Yeah,
His
it
leg
gave
just gave out on him. I remember watching that fight. I was like, I was into it, and then just I'm like, what? It was terrible. What happened was terrible.
Yeah. So and then
Yeah.
main
But-
card Ross Pearson's fighting. He's fighting Trinaldo, I think.
Yeah, I think he's taken a lot of damage in his
Pearson?
career, Pearson.
Yeah.
He's sharp and stuff, but I think you can only keep up absorbing that much damage for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's at that tipping point. Even though I think he still has all his offensive skills,
Right.
but I think he's at that tipping point where he might catch a punch, or you know what I mean.
Pearson's boxing is a lot of fun.
tipping
to
point.
Oh,
watch,
Pearson's boxing's fantastic.
The
It's
tip.
it's improved so much. He got robbed. The thing that put him in a rut is he got robbed at Diego Sanchez fight like 3 years ago.
Oh my
When he
God.
destroyed him, and they were in fucking Albuquerque.
It was
And
ridiculous.
they gave him the decision.
because Diego Sanchez bites on his mouthpiece and stands in front of you and just goes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Diego.
Love Diego, but
Love him.
he didn't win that fight,
No,
in my
And
opinion.
I-
In my
and
humble
he-
opinion. My
Very
humble
humble.
opinion.
I don't
Very
want. I do
super
not.
humble.
I do not want to fight him.
No, God, no. No. What?
He just yell yes the whole
Yes!
time.
And he'll cartwheel all the way up to you and just beat the living shit out of you. And the whole time he's cartwheeling, you'll be like, what? Oh, and you're just
And that's it.
destroyed.
No.
Good night.
He just cartwheels through you and just keeps cartwheeling away. Next,
So
the
who's
other
next
fight.
up on the card?
Oh,
Brown?
Mitrione and Brown.
Mitrione and Brown. That's a good fight.
Bro, I
like
have
that fight.
Mitrione in this all day. It's gonna be all on the feet, even though I think Mitrione has the better submission game and ground game. But it's gonna be all on the feet, and
Without a
Matt
doubt.
is 10 times more athletic than Travis.
Oh, without
Brown.
a doubt. And I think he has arguably the best footwork in the heavyweight
Exactly, cardio, footwork. He moves. He honestly, I think a lot of people. I mean, it's the one thing he has to get over is his head. He has to get out of his
yeah,
head.
yeah.
That
He's
whenever
either
there's
there-
a big fight, he can't. I don't know. It just
He
seems
can't
like it
cross
doesn't
that
click.
plateau.
Yes.
But he ever puts it all together, he's gonna be a force. He's already a force to be reckoned
Oh,
with.
I love
I mean?
him. The dude's a fucking super athlete. He fought in the he played in the NFL for like 6 years or something
Mm-hmm.
like that, and decided to just start fighting.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. Fuck it.
And I love him.
You know, then again, Brown is a dangerous,
Oh.
dangerous man,
Bro, he's shown that he's been hurt before, and that he can still knock you
and
out.
he can still knock you out. And his leg reach is just ridiculous.
Right now, I just wish that Arlovsky fight with him would have went the other way because we would have seen Travis Brown versus Stipe Miocic, and that would have been a much
would've been
better
a whole
fight.
different fight.
We both knew Stipe was going to run through.
Oh, without a
Arlovsky.
doubt. You just want to believe that
Yeah,
Arlovsky's gonna.
you know,
you
want to
believe
to watch again. Got
Yeah.
it.
You want to believe. You know what I mean?
Um,
It's like angels in the outfield,
the next one is Eddie Alvarez versus Anthony Pettis.
bro.
Bro, this card is ridiculous.
It really is. It's pretty
it's
fucking.
absolutely insane. And it's free.
It's out of control.
It's free. Watch the fights.
It's out.
Watch the fucking fights.
It's on Fox,
after,
right?
It's on.
It's on straight up Fox.
Right after
Yeah,
Dango
FS1.
football.
Right on.
Fox
you watch
Sports
you
1.
some football. You can
FS1.
throw on them fights.
You could throw on them.
Throw on
fucking-
them fights. I
them
want to watch
fucking
them
fights.
bars in their underwear with no shirts on, almost half naked, just wrestling in the cage.
Just
just wrestling.
wrestling.
I don't like when they go to the ground like that. You know,
Why do they gotta be all sweaty?
They look kind of gay, and I don't like that.
I don't like them gays.
I don't like them.
Boy,
there
let
gay
me tell you,
boys.
dango,
Dango.
dango.
No, but in all seriousness, that's a fantastic fight. Showtime,
Yes.
former lightweight champion, you know, trying to make a comeback. They said that he might get a title shot with this win.
Why?
I don't know why, but it doesn't matter because the whole lightweight
I
division is
am
held up
going
because of Conor McGregor.
purely
and-
because I have liked Eddie Alvarez since he's in Bellator. I'm picking completely with my heart on this. I have Eddie Alvarez winning this fight because you know what? He watched video, and that video, if you're gonna go by a game plan, and even though it might be a couple weeks away, a couple years ago, excuse me, Clay Guida had the perfect game plan. On
I used to
Anthony
like.
Pettis.
I used to
Oh,
like
yeah.
Clay
That's
Guida.
a
I
bang.
can. I
Oh.
can
I
pipe in
love
on that
Clay.
one.
I mean, I think he should
would-
retire now.
Yeah,
But-
he's still fighting. First
Yeah,
first
dude,
of
he
all?
fought like 11 months ago, 12 months
He doesn't
ago.
even he doesn't fly or drive to the fights. He just jogs to the fight. to wherever the
Drives in
venue
a
is.
camper, bro.
Wherever the venue is, he just jogs there.
Like,
hey,
I would just love, bro. He shouted out his union on
His carpenters union.
He was like, local like 820 guys, I love you, and he had it on his shorts. Like that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, that was a good move.
It was
It
awesome.
was a genuine move.
Bro, that dude's a mermaid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do,
Yes.
who do you have in that one?
While
I got Eddie Alvarez by decision.
By decision? I could see that. I could see that as one way to go.
Or Anthony Pettis by like
Anthony Pettis
flying
by
knee
flash
elbow.
kick knockout.
Yeah.
Backflip kick.
Although Eddie Alvarez took a beating from Donald Cerrone, weathered a storm, and had that crazy late push at the end of round 3.
Yeah.
That is something.
If you
that
can absorb that many strikes, especially to your legs, because that just saps.
Alvarez is an
That just-
animal.
Alvarez is definitely an animal.
He's an animal.
He's had a lot of problems since he came to the
Yes.
UFC, though.
But I think
In the Shark Tank.
a lot of
The lightweight
people
Shark Tank.
have counted this guy out. I like him. He's a Philly dude.
Oh, I don't count him out at all. He's a scrappy fucking former Bellator champion.
Bro, Michael Chandler. This dude
Yeah,
put away
those-
heavy
those-
hitters, bro.
Those were two, probably one of the top 10 to 15
yes.
fucking MMA fights of all time. The ones you had with Michael Chandler. Those are fantastic fights.
Uh,
I think Showtime might take a page out of Cowboy's book and work them legs.
if he does, I think Alvarez is going to start. He's immediately going to start shooting. I do not think he's going to play on the hands. He's definitely stronger than Showtime. Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Oh, without a doubt. Bigger
You
dude.
know what I mean? Just a stocky cat. But I do think that he's not going to be able to play around on the hands unless he starts setting stuff up and maybe hurts him
There's
early.
gonna
You
be
know
a
what I
nice
mean?
feeling out period.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Nice
Yes, they're
feeling out period.
completely opposite fighting styles.
I'd say after the end of the first round, I say it at least goes to the first round, to the end of the first round. You're gonna know what kind of fight it's gonna be.
Yes.
If the whole first round ends without a finish, you're gonna know what kind of fight it's gonna be from then on.
Exactly.
One of those kind of fights. You know what I'm saying?
did you see this picture, Antonio?
Yeah, it's a dad's head. I know.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "What's up?" It's a dad kissing a baby.
All right, main event.
People
last
just
one.
see asses everywhere, hairy asses.
For a split second, I really thought that's
All right,
what
we got the bantamweight champion T.J. Dillashaw versus the number 1 contender Dominic Cruz. I think as long as Dominic Cruz doesn't sneeze or like roll out of bed too fast and just break his ribs or crack his sternum in the shower or something, I think he might take it. I have a feeling. I have a
want him
feeling.
to win so bad.
See, but the thing that I mean, I don't like T.J. Dillashaw. He's a scumbag, but he's a high level fighter, and he's active as a motherfucker.
Oh, dude, he's fucked cats up.
Oh, he's on point right now. And Dominic is coming off his 4.5 year, 5.5, 10-year layoff that he always has.
The only thing I don't like
Still 20-1 though. Look
is
at that.
bro, Mizugaki's a big cat for that weight class.
Walked right through him.
And he walked through him.
Walked right
Off
through
of just sitting on the couch, pretty much.
It's
You know what
true.
I mean?
That's true.
That's scary.
That's true.
I'm telling you, he's going to give TJ problems because Dominic is a motherfucker that started that whole style.
The
I
neo
tried-
footwork?
I tried that shit. That don't work for me. It's
too hard.
I'm fat as fuck. That is hard as shit to do and keep your cardio up at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
It's way too
Switching
much.
stances.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dominic comes out of him a lot prettier. He always has something on the end. There's always something on. TJ is punches and bunches.
Mm-hmm.
And Dominic has gotten hit by the hard. Yo, just look at their fight resumes. Enough said.
Enough said.
That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
look at their fight resumes.
I think if Cruz wins, it's going to be a decision. If Dillashaw wins, it's definitely going to be like
Knockout,
a third
or
round,
heavy TKO,
third
yeah.
round TKO.
Yep.
Fourth
Just
round.
something heavy.
third,
There's gonna be
fourth.
something heavy.
He's going to land one thing heavy, then he's going to go on that berserker rage that he has. And it can go either way. That's one of those fights that can go either way.
Hopefully, this fight is drawing a lot more attention to this division to close us out. I really hope it draws. There are so many good guys in this division, and it's a lot of fun to watch. The Faber drama could cause something.
yeah.
Because they're not getting love, and then they got to show love to the other lightweight class at 25. You got to look at Demetrius Johnson.
Oh,
Just easy. Arguably,
I would say easily the number
a
one.
lot of
pound
people
for pound
don't
fighter
watch
in the
lighter
world.
weight classes, and it
Yeah.
sucks. People think heavyweights are fun to watch, and it's
Yeah.
like watching two
I
fucking
mean,
mattresses collide. Seriously.
I like
boring as fuck.
I like heavyweight depending on the fighters because it can go like that.
I
You know what I'm
get
saying?
I get it.
mattresses.
I get, yeah.
Bro, but it's
Oh,
fucking like if you
My
look
favorite-
at the technique, fucking
my
fun.
favorite division right now is the welterweight division.
Bro.
The fights that Robbie Lawler is putting on, the kind
my
of title
God.
fights, the kind
Bro,
of title
I
fights.
was almost crying watching that last round. You saw me.
This is the era of Robbie Lawler's 5-round knockdown, drag out, ridiculously fucking brutal.
They wrote
awesome
a great
fights.
article on Junkie. Shout out to MMA Junkie. That's where we get all our info from.
Love MMA Junkie.
They were saying
MMAJunkie.com.
that his Lawler's reign might not last long, but it's gonna be they were like, it's gonna be exciting.
What if it just does?
Like,
What if
you
he's
know
that-
what I mean? It's fucking every fight. You're like, like the whole time. How is this? There's fireworks going off, fucking explosions in the back. It's like they fucking.
It's like a Red Lobster commercial
Every-
where there's the crabs, right? There's the crabs, and they squeeze a lemon, and in the background it's an explosion of water just from a lemon wedge squeeze. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. Can't tell me that that's not true.
every fight that Robbie Lawler has is the end of a movie. Like
That's
with
funny.
the villain and the hero fight. It's like that fight. You're
he's
like,
like-
oh my god.
Fuck. And he comes out and he just tries to kill you and your whole family in the 5th round.
Oh, he was punching Carlos Condit with his forearms. He did not
Hard as
care.
fuck.
He did not care. And Condit's an animal.
Fucking Dillashaw's got 100% takedown defense.
How is that even like how is that even possible?
That's incredible.
How has no one been like, yo, I'm gonna try and take him down more than once?
Yo, Kev, how you doing over there?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm just keeping up with social media. Thank you guys for the love.
Yeah, big time.
Big time love.
Big time.
Um,
All right, well,
Just-
we just hit the 45-minute mark, boys.
we
This
hit the
goes
40
fast.
But before
It does. This has fucking been awesome.
it's been
It has.
bananas.
Seriously.
It has.
This has been a blast.
This has been for what we're aiming at and for where we're at so
Yeah.
early. Like it's changed my life for the past 2 weeks, at least in the way I think. You know what I mean?
Time out.
Time
Look how
timing out.
fucking low I've become since talking again. Look at how tiny I fucking
I know
look.
because you keep slipping away
Watch
from the
this.
mic.
You wanna-
This is
you
unreal.
That's
wanna
why I
get-
haven't been
You
saying
want to get
anything.
even
I
tinier?
can't-
Hold on.
But we
hold on,
gotta
hold
do
on.
something about this.
We just got to get you a better chair. We got to step up your chair.
And we gotta,
Ken, that's
and
all.
I gotta get rid of this big.
It's
fucking,
embarrassing.
This
Look
big
at-
fucking lit
Look
chair.
at this fucking 1970s fucking housewife chair that
That's
Kevin
a-
has
That's
in
a
the living
hotel
room.
lobby chair.
This right
For
here,
sure.
This
In the
right here-
70s.
This right here is comfort.
Yeah.
Comfort right here. I also
Oh, it's
want-
comfortable. It's for sure comfortable.
Also want to give a shout out to our boys at Angel Vivaldi. They're on their 3-day weekend tour. They're playing tonight in Bayshore. Tomorrow you can catch them in Hartford, Connecticut.
At the
And
Webster Theater.
At the Webster
At
Theater.
6:30?
At 6:30. All ages. Let's not forget about that. And then I believe it's Saturday in Cambridge, Mass. At Club Middle East, I believe. It's an 18-plus show. It's 7 p.m. Go check them out.
Yeah.
Our good friend Bill Ford
Good friend
playing
Bill.
drums for him.
And
Billy.
he's also the old drummer of the band Mutiny Within. And he's going to be on the podcast next week, and we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting things. Metal, the music scene in general, how online music has changed the music scene in general altogether, and stuff like that, really important stuff like that. And yeah, and also the bass player for Mutiny Within, AJ, he's also going to call in, and he has an interesting perspective on a lot of this stuff because he deals with Spotify personally on a daily basis. So it's going to be a really good podcast next week. This was fun, dude. This was
Bro,
fun,
it was a good
guys.
time.
This
Yeah.
is a blast.
It was a
fun.
good time.
We hope you guys liked it. It's getting better. We're trying to get better. We're just going to keep improving. So just keep watching. We hope you guys are staying entertained. We hope you guys, follow us on YouTube. Please subscribe if you can. Watch our videos. Check out our stuff. We're going to be posting a lot of different stuff to YouTube over the
Yeah, we're
coming
gonna get-
days and weeks.
We're going to get more YouTube active. Sorry to cut you off. We're
Yeah,
going to
we're-
get a little more YouTube active.
And not just podcast related stuff. We
Yeah.
have a couple interests that we do on our own. Like I do a
we
little
have
singing.
some
Antonio
funny
fights.
videos.
Kevin does lots of things. So we're gonna be posting, a lot of cool videos. Couple pranks. We're gonna dip our fucking toes
just
in
remember.
the prank pool.
I do lots of things.
Oh, that's too loud.
He's a part-time stripper and he does hair.
And he does hair.
And I do hair on the side, girl.
So
do hair
from
in the
all of
style.
us, I say it every week, but from all of us, and this is all we talk about all week. We can't thank you enough for
Can't wait for
anyone and
this.
everyone that listens on SoundCloud, watches us on YouTube. Hits us up on Twitter, hits us
Yeah,
up on
everyone.
Instagram. We love all you guys.
And-
I can't say it enough. I say it every week. You might get tired of it, but too fucking bad.
fucking
I'm really love it. I
This
love these
fucking
guys.
guy.
Bro, I get Neil calling
This
me now
fucking-
more than my girlfriend. This
Oh,
shit is crazy.
every
I'm
I
pumped,
love
dude.
it. Let,
Thank you.
Let it be Let it be about something else. You won't text Neil something, anything random. Never get a text back.
I know.
And
This
then
dude
every
never texts,
every day,
and now he's all
10:30,
over social media and
9:30.
shit.
I've talked to Neil more in the last month.
Ever.
In the last, excuse me,
Ever.
the last 3 weeks since I've been here since last May, nonstop.
Well, listen.
No, I'm not complaining.
We're
I'm
trying
just-
to do this.
I'm just trying to tell
We're
you.
trying to do this.
It's-
I just hope.
we're
hope
entering
that
in a relationship. It's what it feels like.
It's good stuff. And
I
I just
expect-
hope
I
that
expect a ring.
Expect a ring. You can
If
expect the
you
fucking-
guys
Right here.
are
Give you a ring.
a
I'm
working,
gonna put a ring on my finger and just pimp slap
if you guys
with it.
are a working class person,
If you like
whoever
it, you
it
should
is,
put a ring on.
Honestly, my goal was to. We all listen to monotonous bullshit talk radio when we go to work, or some fucking station where they're calling people and telling them their car got towed when it really didn't get towed, but no one gives a fuck about it. And my whole thing was like, yo, I just want to hear people talk about shit. I talk about my friends or family members or anybody, and that was the goal. That was always our goal, was to just talk about everything.
Yeah.
Especially anybody in a union, anybody working for the city, anybody
Anything.
anywhere that has a job where you have to sit in a fucking car for way too long. Throw us on.
Yeah.
throw us on.
Seriously.
And
When
throw
you
us
are
on.
sitting
Just
at a
give it a
light
listen. Give it a
for
listen.
30
You'll like
minutes
it.
and you're like, out of
Especially-
nowhere you're in that fog and you just go, how long have I been at this light? Like when it gets to that point, honestly, yo, throw us on.
Throw us on,
Seriously.
you'll
Talk
enjoy it.
about
We got a
shit
lot of
you
stuff.
wanna
We
hear.
Got a
you
lot
know,
of good. We're working things
We got
out.
a lot, we have a lot of fight fans, so we try to talk
Yes.
about that. We try to keep you guys laughing as much as we can. You know what I mean?
And I'm sorry about me bowing out during the UFC conversation. It's just like us in football. Just wanted to
It's
throw
all
it
good.
out there.
It's all good.
Just want to
all
throw it
good.
out
It's
there.
all
I'm
good.
here. I'm
We all-
listening.
Yo, we all have our own niches. They talk about football. I enjoy the game. I don't follow it, but I enjoy the
Exactly.
sport and game of football.
Exactly.
So I
And
just
that's-
sit back and I listen.
That's my
You know what I
feeling
mean?
towards UFC. So that's
Exactly.
why I'm a little
Exactly.
quiet
So
towards the end. But I like to throw my 2 cents in every now and then.
but we're gonna start having different guests on. We're gonna hope this really takes off, and we're gonna be on social media all week. We're gonna make sure you check out Divisions at Divisions UT. Make sure you check out their YouTube videos. We're gonna put links all over everything, so you'll be able to find them very easily. We're gonna put out. Make sure you listen to Angel Vivaldi, one of the top 5 most badass instrumental metal bands you'll ever hear. I promise you. Billy will be on next week, and also listen to Mutiny Within, one of the most underrated, I think, in my opinion, metal bands of the past 7 years.
Yeah, they do jam both albums. I personally like the first one. The second one is great too, but the first album, just start to finish, I can listen to it anytime. It's one of those albums.
It is. It's one. It's just one of those
really,
albums.
It's and that's no bias towards anything. It really is.
Yeah.
It really
I
is a
actually
good
like that
and
stuff, I
like
don't
Billy
know
really
anything about
is.
metal.
He really is one of the better drummers that I've ever seen, if not the best I've ever seen.
Very interesting
personally.
dude.
A lot of fun.
A
Personally.
lot of
fun.
interesting perspective on a lot of things, and we're definitely going to be
He's a
talking
really good
about.
dude. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. We're definitely going to be talking about the current music scene, not just about metal, how the current landscape, iTunes, people buying songs, no more people not buying albums anymore, people not buying physical copies of albums, how that has affected the whole music, the music industry in a whole. So we're going to be talking about that a lot, and so we had a lot of fun. We hope you guys had a lot of fun, and we will see you next week, and look forward to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to be putting stuff up all week. Just look forward to checking us all out. We're going to be putting links to everything and a lot of cool videos coming out also this week. So make sure
Absolutely.
you check us out.
Oh, there's going to be a good one coming. There's a doozy coming.
Yeah. So we love you guys, and we can't wait to see you next week. From Neil,
Antonio.
And Kevin.
this is Metal Lab 101. Rock the fuck out and have a great weekend.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace.
Rage around the sun.